Do you want to know how to get paid to lose weight? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I love testing different ways to make money, and many viewers have asked me if I know any methods where you can actually get paid to lose weight, and there are options like that, and some of them even give you the opportunity to earn quite a lot of money, but you do need to do it with the right expectations and know exactly what you're getting into. So I will in this video show you 5 examples of platforms where you potentially can earn money while you're losing weight, and explain a little bit more about how it works so you can find out if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So before I show you the 5 options, I want to show you where you can get paid to lose weight. Let's first talk about the overall idea about many of these platforms, because many people of course try to lose weight, but it is super difficult, and some platforms have then of course figured out that that money motivates. So they are trying to use this to help you lose weight, but in the process of course they will also make money themselves, but it can also help you lose weight and get paid at the same time. The exact way it works will vary from platform to platform, as you can see when we go over these different options, but the overall idea is that in many cases you will actually make a bet, so you will actually put money on the line yourself, because that these platforms have found out that is the best way to motivate people. Not only that you can potentially win something, but that you can also lose something. This can be a great motivator, and that is one of the basic idea of most of the platforms that offer these different ways to potentially earn while you're losing weight. But let's now go over these 5 options. It's not a prioritized list, because the exact best option really depends on your personal preferences. But let's now get to it. So the first option I want to talk about here is called Healthy Wager. As you can see, they make it very clear here, you can get paid to lose weight, but you of course need to put money on the line. This is one of the platforms that use this here. So the way it works is that you calculate first how much would you like to earn, how much do you think would motivate you, how much are you willing to bet, and then you lose the bet there, you stay on track. And again, like with any of these platforms, there are different ways where they can check this or so like be honest, like if you're doing this is it's not just for like making money. If you just want to make money but don't care about the weight loss, then these options are not the right option for you. This is if you're motivated to actually lose weight. So, be honest, because if not, you don't get the results anyways. But if you then meet your goals, then you will actually win your prize. And you can see here, they have this very nice calculator. So you can see like, okay, how much do you want to lose? Then you can see up here, oh, I just accidentally changed it. But let's say you want 50, it can be 20 or 30, as you can see here. And then you can see there what you would potentially get the price range there, and then you can also see down here over how long there, and this is how much would you bet per month. So this is per month. So if you say like I only want to bet $20 $20 per month, then of course it will change here also, but it needs to be a total of a minimum, you can see $200 there. So then it would need to be over 10 months, for example. It's a little bit can't use the, we'll just do it like this here. Then you can see, then it would be okay. So you could do it like that. So that's just one thing to be aware of. Of course, the reward here would also be lower there. So you need to figure out yourself what would motivate you to potentially like lose. What would you be afraid of losing there? What would motivate you to win? And then you can go to step 2 there based on this, and just follow the process through, and then go through with it, and hopefully also then live up to your goals. You will get your earnings, and you will also lose the weight. So the next option is called Diet Bet, and this is an app also you can use here. You can see it works a little bit different. They have these different games, so to say. You can see there's different games where you have a certain number of players there, and there's a certain amount that you have to bet to enter these different ones here, and then it's over a certain amount of month there, the different of the games there. You can see you lose 10% there of your weight, and then you would share the pot. So how big a pot you would get would actually depends on how many people are participating, how many people are living up to the goals. So if everybody lives up to it, you will kind of just share it. You won't win that much, but in most cases they won't actually probably do that. And then the winners would actually share the pot. So they have, like, for example, these weekly transformer and other games. You can also host a diet bet. It's also a way that can motivate you. You can potentially actually use several of these options at the same time if you're willing to put money on the line for that. This one here, it's like a set fee compared to the other one I showed you, where it's a little bit more flexible with the amount you want to bet. The next option here is called Sticker, and this, as you can see, you can both choose for individuals, for groups, or for workplaces, but in this case we'll focus on the individual, and this is to stick to goals. And this can not only be to lose weight, it can also be, for example, you can see they have other options like custom goal. It can basically be any goal that you want to help to stick to here, but in this case, for example, if you want to say you want to lose weight, and you choose that first there, and then you need to sign up, and then we'll take you through the whole process there. But in general, how it works is that you make this commitment contract. And you will, for example, pick your goal, and you can see they explain more about how it works there. And then you'll have the option here to set what actually motivates you. You can, for example, see here, they say like, okay, if you feel like it motivates you, if you're afraid to lose money, then that's what you can choose to motivate you. A referee who verifies your report, supporters who cheer you along the way. So they kind of say like everyone's different. So they just make it possible for you to kind of customize this commitment contract, right? But they say like a referee increases your chances there, financial stakes increases your chances of success by up to 3 times there. So you can set this yourself, but again, the main goal you will do something like this is, of course, to actually stick to your goal. So do something that you know will actually get you to get the best possible chance of living up to your goals. So the next option is called Step Bet. This is one I've actually used quite a bit in the past myself to test here. This is where it kind of like similar to this diet bet here, but Step Bet it's not about losing the weight, it's about a certain number of steps you will take. I actually do have a full video about that, of my test results of that. I'll leave a link in the top corner there. Personally, I think something like this is fun, because it really can motivate you to walk more. They have these games also. Often it's like 3 or 6 weeks games where you put up a certain amount of money. If you live up to a certain number of steps every single day, then you will get a part of the pot money. So it's not directly to lose weight, but it's about moving more. So if you put it together with some of the others, you make sure you take a certain number of steps every day. That is, of course, a part of what can help you to potentially lose weight. So the last option is a little bit different than the others. This one is completely free. This is called Sweatcoin. This is basically just a step counter, but you will earn while you do it. And they say themselves that people that use it are 20% more active, because just the fact that you have a step counter where you can keep a track on your different steps, and that where you potentially can earn some rewards, it can motivate you. So this can be a little extra thing. I use this all my time myself. I have it on my phone because you just install it and then it just counts your steps. I think it's quite interesting to keep an eye on. And you can also connect it to like Sweat Wallet, and then you'll actually earn crypto at the same time also. So I have a full written tutorial of Sweatcoin on my website. I also have a full tutorial of some of the other options. So the ones I have full tutorials of, I will leave links below so you can find more information on my website. But a little extra thing, it's not maybe the same motivator as the others, but it's a little bit mild motivation, you can say, compared to the others, but one that I personally also really like. So as you can see, there are some ways where you can get paid to lose weight, but in most cases you do also need to commit quite a bit. You need to commit also sometimes financially, because they do know that that motivates you. If you think that this type of setting goals and motivation can help you, then it can be an option. As mentioned, I have some more information about some of these options on my website, and I'll leave a link below. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you. If it did, make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.